sister's birthday brunch, she toasted loudly. To me, and to people who know how to stay in their lane, everyone looked my way. I lifted my mimosa and said, to people who now have 30 days to find a new apartment, since I just sold the condo you live in, silence. Then her fork hit the plate. My mom whispered, what did you do? I took a sip and said, I finally did what none of you expected. I stopped letting you walk all over me. This was Claire's big birthday brunch. She wore all white like she was getting married and was already 3 drinks in before I walked in. The whole thing was held at my mom's house, and because of course it was. Free venue, free booze, and someone else to clean up. 6 months ago, Claire and her husband begged me to let them stay at my condo, just for 2 months. They'd been evicted, he was out of work, daycare was too expensive, and Claire cried on the phone like her world was ending. So I said yes, stupidly, no rent, just utilities. But the months dragged on. 2 turned to 4, then 6, still no rent. And every time I asked about it, they said, we're almost back on our feet. Meanwhile, I was bleeding money on HOA fees and property taxes, and still I stayed quiet until she raised that glass and mocked me publicly in front of the entire family. To people who stay in their lane, I was done. I sold the condo the week before, signed the papers, done deal. I planned to tell them gently that day, even offer to help with their first month's rent, until Claire opened her mouth. You're selling the condo without even talking to us? She yelled, half standing. I let you live in it for free, I said. You toasted to staying in your lane. Well, I'm switching highways. The room exploded. My mom accused me of ruining her party. My dad said I was being cruel. Mike, Claire's husband, just sat there like a kicked dog. I stood up, looked Claire dead in the eye and said, you've got 30 days. Happy birthday. Then I walked out. They called me nonstop, left voicemails pretending to be calm, then switched to angry rants when I didn't respond. Claire claimed I was making her baby homeless. Mike said I was tearing the family apart. Mom begged me to be the bigger person, but they didn't care about me when they drained my savings. They only cared now because I stopped saying yes. And when Mike showed up at my office, tired and desperate, asking if I could back out of the sale, I laughed. 6 months of empty promises. And you think I'm the problem? Claire tried too. Showed up at my apartment screaming about how I humiliated her, but she humiliated herself. I was just done covering for it. Then things got ugly. They tried to sabotage the condo sale. Told the buyer's inspector there was mold. There wasn't. I had inspection records. They even painted the walls without permission. Badly. That's when I sent the final notice. 7 days. They didn't go quietly. Claire made a Facebook post calling me heartless. Said I sold her home out from under her. People commented things like, you deserve better. I didn't reply, but I saved every screenshot. Eventually they moved out. Left behind junk, trash, a chipped mug that said, best mom ever, and a toddler's drawing taped to the mirror that read, family. It stung a little. Not because I missed them, but because I had let them take so much from me for so long. They thought I wouldn't fight back, that I'd fold under pressure. They were wrong. The condo sold. I moved across the country. No one knew the new address, except Emma. She helped me find the place. And now, my mornings are quiet. My phone doesn't ring. There are no emergencies, no guilt trips, no fake toasts. Claire once said I needed to stay in my lane, so I did. I just chose one where she doesn't exist.